This is Mary right over there.
And this is Nicole. We are both local MetroWest business owners, avid networkers, and supporters of our local community. My motto has always been shop local, support local, give local.
And we can't do the physical support right now, but we can all do this virtually, and this is what we're doing here today. We are connecting with our community and local businesses virtually.
So Nicole is the owner of Photo Fabulous You, where she and her team make superstars on LinkedIn. Her business is located in Westboro, Mass.
And Mary is located in Hopkinton, and she helps men to get dressed in a very professional and awesome way. And she also helps people with their hair bows.
Excellent. So joining us today is Kierin Herr. Welcome, Kierin.
Thank you.
Hey, Kierin.
How you doing?
So how's school going for you?
School's going good. It's definitely been an interesting year with the whole switch over to virtual learning and everything, but it's gone better than I hoped, so that's good.
Yeah. So you have classes on a daily basis?
Yeah, I'm still doing my classes online and everything through the end of this week, and then next week I'll have finals and I'll finish up.
Okay.
I'll be up for freshman year, so it's pretty crazy.
Oh my goodness. You must miss your classmates though.
Yeah, it's definitely weird doing school at home and not being able to go out on the weekends and hang out with your friends and stuff. So
yeah. So
well, lucky you. You get to hang out with your mom. So for those of you that don't know, Kierin is my son. I am pretty proud of the fact that I've helped all my kids become entrepreneurs. So I will read his bio for you. Kierin is a Hopkinton High grad and a freshman, as you heard, at Providence College. In his junior year in high school, he started a local company, Varsity Movers. Their tagline is student athletes tackling the jobs that are too small for moving companies, but too big for you. From filling dumpsters or pods to moving treadmills to lifting furniture and carrying boxes to emptying your attic to clearing furniture before floors are redone to helping people get ready to put their house on the market, Varsity Movers does it all. The crew is kind, courteous, and strategically strong. Hiring Varsity Movers is a win-win. Client saves money versus using a large company. They save friendships by hiring Varsity Movers versus asking and begging their old college roommates to lift stuff. And they're supporting local student athletes, many of whom are financing college and struggle to find a job with flexible hours around practice schedules. Kierin is a huge sports fan who loves his New England and Boston teams. So welcome, Kierin.
Awesome, Kierin. This is so exciting to have you here. How did you get this started? How long have you had Varsity Movers already?
So it started my junior year, kind of by necessity. Someone posted on Facebook and was like, hey, does anyone have a son that would like to come move a couch out to the curb for $20? And I was like, my mom approached me with that. And I said, for $20, that'll take me 10 minutes. I'll definitely do that. And so me and my buddy got in the car and we went and did that. And I think a similar thing happened about a week later. And we were like, hey, we just made pretty good money for moving a couple couches out to the curb. Well, let's try to make this a little bit more formal. And so we created the Facebook page and everything and started throwing out there that a bunch of student athletes from your local community, the kids that your kids are probably watching on Friday nights and in the hockey rink and whatever on the baseball diamond, are willing and more than happy to come help you move these smaller time jobs that a lot of companies won't even come do and most people can't do themselves. So that's kind of how it started.
How many movers are you guys? And are you doing any moving right now as well in the current situation?
We've kind of scaled back since the whole pandemic happened. And when they came out and said that businesses are going to be shutting down, we too were kind of like, all right, we're going to scale back. And so we started sending out one group of guys, the same group every time, just so it was a closed circle to try to limit the exposure. But it's definitely been scaled back. Hopefully next week, we're going to start going out again and we're going to be doing Zoom conference calls if people want to call me up and show me exactly what they need to have moved beforehand so that when we show up on the job, they can stay there 6 feet away. We can walk in, get everything done, and just like that, it'll be done. So yeah, hopefully going to start up again soon, but it has definitely slowed down and caused business to kind of come to a standstill right now.
Do you think there's going to be high demand, like just from the census that you know? I mean, you probably find out next week when you start to talk to more people. But do you feel like there's going to be a lot of moving going on after all this?
Yeah, I do. I think there's going to be a lot of people moving out of apartments and a lot of people moving into apartments. Obviously, this is causing a financial strain on tons and tons of people all over the country and in our state. And so I think that people are going to be forced really to change where they're living, either downsizing, whatever that may be. And we're the perfect company to help them out because we're going to come in there and help them at a rate that's a lot lower than most of these moving companies. So again, it's going to be a win-win situation for those people.
How about booking jobs?
Yeah, so booking jobs, one thing I found is that a ton of people have a hard time finding a company that will come do something for them the next day if they need it, or even that day. Varsity Movers hires these guys that are looking for flexible schedules, and so they're willing to be really flexible with their schedules. And so when people call me and they're like, hey, this is an emergency, can I have this done either today or tomorrow? I almost all the time can find guys. If not, I myself am going to do those jobs. So we've never had to turn anyone down for it being too soon of a notice. Last minute, let Varsity Movers know. We can definitely find guys to come help you out.
Yeah, I know as a mom, we have 5 kids. And, you know, when you clean out that room and you just want something gone before it seeps back into your house, or, you know, you just want it gone. So I think that's a pretty cool thing that Varsity Movers, instead of, you know, booking out a job a month from now, whatever, which they obviously can do as well, they can, you know, turn things around. We've also started doing quite a bit. People buy something on Facebook Marketplace and they need to get that moved to their new, you know, its new home. So anyway.
That's good.
Great.
Yeah, good to know. That's awesome. I was just thinking, since you guys just recently moved, Mary, like, so you probably had the best moving crew on hand.
Yeah, we did our own house move. That was a bit longer. We went from a pretty big house, so it took a couple of days, but yeah, we got it done.
I think I found out we didn't follow the tips that he sends to his clients in advance. We didn't have everything boxed up, or so our move was longer than necessary due to the family involved.
I love that you guys have like a pre-list already to tell people what they need to do beforehand. So I'm all about that. When I do my photo shoots, I have a pre-list. So it's great you guys doing that too. Yeah.
It's all about efficiency. I mean, we want to get in and get the job done as quickly as we can for the people. Obviously, everyone has a busy life. So if they can have the stuff boxed up and kind of already walk me through exactly what needs to get done, it makes it so much faster when the guys come in there to just load everything right up and get it over to the new location.
Awesome.
So Kierin, what projects have you worked on during this pandemic?
Right when the pandemic kind of hit America, we were in the process of filing for an LLC, and the pandemic happened. And so then I was given a ton of time on my hands. And so that came through. Varsity Movers, now Varsity Movers LLC. I'm working with a website developer now, and hopefully by the summertime should have a website launching. We already have the domain varsitymoversllc.com. And yeah, we're just working on developing that now. And then I've also been working on just name recognition, getting my name out there more, working on trying to get flyers in people's mailboxes for houses that are already under agreement, and just trying to get the name out there as much as we can when there's nothing else to do, so that when people are looking for help moving, they think to call Varsity Movers.
Smart.
Awesome.
Smart. Yep.
So do you have any tips for people who are stuck at home right now?
My tip for people stuck at home would be to exercise. I was a student athlete in high school and exercised a ton and felt great and was at the peak of my athleticism back then, and went to college for a year and kind of sat around, did my schoolwork, hung out in my dorm room, and came home and have been forced to run by my dad and other members of the household. And it has honestly felt great. It's opened my lungs up a bit and just made me feel a lot better.
I think by the end of this, I'd be able to join you guys because Mary and I, we have a pact, so I'm doing 50 push-ups a day.
Oh, you're on that now? He's been doing that forever. Compound effect.
I just started. When was it? Saturday. So anyway, that's a great tip about exercise. I love that. What is your wish when you are able to socialize basically again and go out and?
I'd like to be able to go sit down and eat at a restaurant. I love eating out, and I miss that. I also really just want to be able to get out there and start working again, because there have been a ton of people who've texted me and stuff and been like, hey, are you doing jobs right now? And we'll say, we have one crew if you really need it. If not, we're looking to wait until after this thing kind of starts slowing down. So it's just been tough not being able to help people and having to turn down jobs here and there. And I definitely want to be able to get out there and say yes to everyone and be able to help everyone out again. So
what's your favorite restaurant?
That's a tough one. Depends what I'm in the mood for. There's so many.
It's true. That's me too.
Yeah, I like Olive Garden a ton. I like their breadsticks. They're so good. And Buff's Pub is the best wing place in, I'd say Massachusetts, but of probably the country or the world. Like, they're just so good.
Yeah. So thank you, Kierin. Thank you for joining us. All Kierin and Varsity Movers information will be posted below with links so that if anyone is in need of their services or wants to hear more, they can. If you personally would like to help support a local business, please make sure to share, like, and comment on these posts. You can share them Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all the places we post them. Use our special community hashtag Support495. And if you're interested in getting featured yourself, please reach out to us. We would love to hear your story. So just in closing, let's continue to shop local, support local, give local, and in the meantime, stay healthy, strong, sane,
and fabulous.
Great. Thank you, Kierin.
Thank you.
Kierin. This was awesome.